You're listening to the No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers podcast.
No Tekkers.
What? Man said Bon Gerard. Is he mad?
The No Tekkers podcast.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Yeah, man, I got ya.
Say no more.
You sound like P Money right there.
Jeez. Where and when?
Hey.
We got one. I'll be there in 10.
Hey.
All right. Episode 11. We're out, yeah.
We
done 10
last week,
10
man.
last week,
Oh,
bro.
swear down.
Well, what
Deep in
time,
the double figures, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, congratulations, man. No?
Yeah, man.
Round of applause. We ain't gonna clap for Seku, so we might as well clap for something.
Whoa, now skip.
You already been on, fam. You don't get that one welcome twice.
So
in a
nice
row.
I had to do it twice.
Welcome, Seku, again.
Welcome
Mr.
back.
Fraud Alert. Fraud Watch.
Fraud Watch, baby. Let's get it.
For Watch TV.
Yeah.
RLC, I'm on to you.
Already.
Tammy Abraham, you know where I'm at.
Hey, Tammy, I like you, bro.
Yo. Big week gone in the Premier League. Some shocking results. Some underdogs hit back. The bookies made a lot of money.
Defo.
Did they?
It cleaned
Of
up.
course they would.
Yeah,
Bro, all the favourites lost.
We think man would have bet against them. You not think they would have bet for Liverpool to smack Villa?
No.
Nah, I'm talking about Bear Man's Ackers and them things there.
Exactly. Because obviously Bear Man will go put like a 10-game Acker and be like,
Yeah.
Just a random one.
Liverpool
I'm
to
not,
beat.
I'm not a betting man. You see,
Yeah.
so-
Neither am I.
Them man, me, I'm them man. You get me?
Hey, so quick, how much you win, fam?
Zero, bro. Everything was just went down the drain. I couldn't even cash out. That's how fast it happened. So the big results, the biggest two, obviously. Well, let's go through the games first. Chelsea, early game on a Saturday, slapped Crystal Palace 4-0.
Yeah.
Seku,
Yeah.
talk to me.
I wasn't impressed. I wasn't.
But I don't think they slapped them.
No, it wasn't.
4-0's a slapping.
It's not. Nah, don't.
3-0 is past the pad. 4-0 is slap.
It's not a slap, bro.
The
Because
results for me.
it flattered it, fam.
Yeah,
flattered it.
The results wasn't what the game was. Because obviously,
KP, talk to the man.
Hold up. Your team scored 4 goals.
Yeah.
You conceded 0.
Yeah.
That's a slapping.
What more do you want?
A better performance.
It's not even a thing where it's like, oh, I'm not impressed. Like, okay.
Did you get 3 points?
Exactly. So it's okay. Let me rephrase
And
that.
everybody
I'm
else
happy.
lost?
Okay, wait. I'm happy we won, but I wasn't impressed by the performance.
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
That's my point.
Yeah,
like
yeah, so
when you
okay.
say it's a slapping, it was 4-0,
Yeah.
cool, but the performance weren't like a.
So you thought Crystal Palace would left that game and thought, yeah, man, you know what, that weren't too bad still.
I'm talking first half. They were solid in it until the mistake happened. It weren't like they were coming. They were Chelsea weren't tearing them apart.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Palace did what they always do. They make it hard for you. Like,
Yeah.
they set up two good banks of 4. We couldn't break them around the first half. Literally just couldn't. Nothing was happening. It was just.
Was that because of Jorginho?
Don't even get me started with that guy.
A man just said, bite on that baby.
Nah, but first off, I watched the game. It was just a lot of side-to-side passing.
Or was it Tammy?
One of them.
What formation did you play? Because I saw Werner and
4-2-3-1. So at the moment, Werner's been playing left wing,
okay.
which is just a waste, by the way. Understandable, obviously, there's a lot of injured players, but he starts on the left. By the time you watch the game, you see when we have the ball, he's basically playing right behind Tammy.
Yeah.
So he comes in a lot, which then allows for Chilwell to bump down that wing.
Yeah.
So
Thought Chilwell had a good game.
yeah, he did, man. He did.
Good signing, good
definitely one of the brightest sparks in the game, kind of thing.
He was moving confident, boy.
Huh?
He was moving confident.
Trust me, he looked like he'd been there for a minute. Obviously, he's a Chelsea fan growing up. Thiago Silva looked good, but I think what helped with Thiago was sitting in between Zuma and Aspilicueta, because obviously they're both French speakers and he speaks fluent French at this point. So, you know, he's able to actually communicate with him. I was watching the full game and he's actually telling man, you know, quickening up the pace, telling what way he wants players and that.
Yeah,
so,
but I think
that's why he did it, because obviously Mendy in goal as well.
yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah,
But
so,
Aspilicueta coming back into the team, bro, made a massive difference.
oh yeah,
'cause
100% so, because
I don't know how he was dropping. Like he weren't starting because it was the West Brom game that actually brought him on.
yeah,
and made a
played
difference.
left back, yeah.
But then, like, them kind of man, bro, you need them on the pitch.
Yeah, 100%. He's a leader, and he showed obviously later in the game when the whole penalty thing happened. But it's because obviously Reece James at the moment, his development is rapidly increasing. Yeah,
and I need him to play because he's my dream team.
Understandable, but fam, they need to win, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm all for development. Don't get it twisted, but at the same time, put Aspilicueta in a position where he can still play.
How many more
This goes
years has he
back
got
to,
in
though,
him?
you're talking about we're not happy with the performance. But right now, the early part of the season is just about results.
Yeah.
Get the results on, then build on the
No,
performance.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just comment on the fact that he said it was a slapping. And
It's
I'm
the,
just like,
4-0 is always a slapping.
4-0 is a
If
slapping.
you score 4 goals more than the opposition,
yeah, but
you
okay,
slapped them.
You didn't slap. Okay,
So,
so 2 mistakes.
The performance
3.
wasn't a
No, man,
slapping.
It was but,
Three
but there was
mistakes.
still error. Okay, but then if you score those goals,
there's
without
going to be
those
errors every week.
Yeah, understandable, but not glaring ones where Saka was not making
A
clearance
easy
that
clearance.
should be doing.
Two,
That.
Yeah.
two ridiculous penalties.
So it's
It's
not-
going to happen every week.
Yeah, but that's not a slapping though, because they didn't do it like. I mean, I know what you're saying about forcing error, but I'm saying if
So
you
did
declare the
United
ball-
get slapped?
oh yeah, that's
Because there was bare errors in that.
Yeah, but United were crap.
Well, we're gonna get to United.
But it's the same.
But,
same
I just want to touch on the
principle's
Chelsea
still the
point.
same.
Yeah.
Go on.
With
We'll
Chelsea,
get to that. We'll get to
Go on,
that.
Braz.
Tammy Abraham trying to take the penalty.
Waste man. Waste man.
Does he have a right?
No, he does not.
Yes, he does,
No,
fam.
the only listen.
He does have a right.
No, he
He's
does.
a striker, bro.
I don't business.
If you're a team player, fam, all right, cool. If you said you should have given it to my man, who just
Jorginho.
No. So I said, right, it's up to the penalty taker if he wants to pass on that responsibility.
Yeah.
It should never be a next man and go.
Bear in mind you're 3-0 up.
He was
already.
asking the question.
What if he's on a hat trick?
I don't care. It's Tammy Abraham, fam. Do you know what it is, though?
Yo, put some respect
for me, it was like it was a few days before his birthday, so clearly he wanted that birthday goal, blah blah blah. And I saw in an interview after, Frank was saying, I don't mind a bit of conflict, blah blah blah, but I like what Aspie did, and it's been squashed.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why he wanted it was because his performance deserved a goal. And I go back and I watched the 90 minutes, and Tammy didn't do anything to warrant a goal, bro. He was appalling as a striker. I'm not even trying to get onto him again, but he's just, I am trying to get onto him again.
Kind of sounds like it.
Nah, man,
Wild.
he didn't have a good game. There was little things that he was doing where he couldn't hold up the ball, couldn't bring man in, couldn't, like, players were clearly trying to run past him, and you'd either hold it or play it to someone that you're facing.
Yeah.
It just, the link up play wasn't happening for me, man. And it's taken a lot from Werner's game right now, who you clearly need to settle in quickly. Because
So then, should the penalty have gone to Werner then?
again, it has, for me, it has to be up to the penalty taker, the one that's always going to take, like, regardless of what happens, to say, look, I think you need this, you grab it. But if a next man goes up and says, yo, let me take this,
Yeah.
it just kind of throws the team balance up. So I think Aspie as the captain done the right thing.
He did a very
Yeah.
just nipped it straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he didn't even approach an aggressive thing. He just said, you should know better, kind of thing, from what I saw anyway. And he just put it on his side. So
Fairs. All right. Everton won again. Calvert-Lewin.
this is him.
Thomas.
Hey, I told man, 20 goals my man's getting, bro. No, everyone laughed when I said it.
No one laughed.
Calvert.
No one laughed.
Thank you.
Listen, there was an outrageous shout today in another group chat of mine.
You need to get out of them groups, fam.
Bro, what do you mean these people, bro? That's what I want to know.
Fam, it's outrageous, I'll be honest. A man said Calvert-Lewin is a better player than Anthony Martial.
Where's the one?
Let's let that sink-
Friend, the silence spoke for itself, man.
let's let that sink in, innit? So I don't feel like it warrants a poll.
No, it does, because you have to give the fans a voice, fam. The fans have to have a voice.
Okay, post lockdown, yes, but that's a very small
Post, bro, just this season?
No,
The start of the since this season.
yeah, since this season, clearly Martial is.
He say the man's point was that
it's 4
basically
games,
Martial. No, well, his original point was that Martial is not miles ahead of Calvert-Lewin.
That's true.
I'd agree with
And
that.
I was like, well, okay.
At
what's-
the moment, he's more effective, definitely.
Yeah, but we're talking about overall, like,
But he's saying,
how many
like-
goals has Calvert-Lewin got in the past 3 seasons, bar this one?
Okay.
No more than 10?
Yeah, facts. But at the
Combined?
yeah,
What else points did he say?
You have to have that combined, innit?
combined.
What was the other points he made?
The other point was, he was like, Calvert-Lewin holds up the ball more, which I was trying to look back and think, like,
No, it's not hold up, guys, still.
what? Martial's been holding up the ball and playing man in since he's been in that 9-year-old, all right. And the other one, he was like, Martial can't score headers, and I was like, I think man, I'm reaching now still.
You have to find certain, fam.
So I don't know, man.
On current form, yeah, he's
Yeah, at the moment,
he's
yeah,
playing
it's
better.
definitely. But I was like, yo, don't put too much pressure on the young lad. Just let him.
I don't feel
play
like
his
he's got
game.
like I don't like I said. There's no expectation on him. I think he's going for a purple patch where everything's just
everything
falling.
flushes goal,
And
basically.
I'm sick of hearing that phrase, to be honest.
What do you mean?
Purple patch.
Purple
Not
patch.
purple patch. Don't put too much pressure on the young. How old is he?
I don't know.
Is he not?
How old is he?
I don't know. I think you got the facts there.
Find out for you, bro.
But it's not like he's just left
23.
school or something.
He's 23.
23.
Yeah.
Nah,
I mean, you hold the standard. I always hold the standard.
Fair, if you're putting yourself in that position where you want to be the number 9, the main man, there's gonna be pressure, fam.
Yeah,
so you can't just
100%.
say like, don't put too much pressure on him. Like,
You want to? My thing is though, if you're 23 years old and you're not good enough to play first team football,
He's done that, yeah.
Tell me, bro.
But you know, I always compare the standard to Wayne Rooney.
exactly
At 23, Wayne Rooney was
certified.
world class.
yeah, but then you're setting the bar way too high for certain man.
Yeah, but
bro.
that's really, but that's
telling
what
me,
it should be like,
as
though.
a 16-year-old, when he busts on the scene, 23-year-old Calvert-Lewin can't play at the same level.
A 16-year-old Wayne Rooney.
Fam, Rooney, a talent like Rooney, I don't think we will see for.
Yeah,
Generation.
I'm not talking about just a talent. I'm just
Ross
talking
Barkley.
about the pressure that was put on him.
No, but I'm just saying, but the pressure.
Guys.
I agree with you because
Guys,
I'm saying if you want to be
I
the
think
number,
Braz wants to scrap with me today.
if you want to be the number 9, the pressure is that you're gonna have to man that. So like, when I'm saying don't put too much pressure on him, fam. If you want to start week in week out, then you're gonna have to handle that.
You can't start at a club that's aiming for top
Bro,
4.
they're top of the league at the minute.
This is what I'm saying. You can't be aspiring to play in the Champions League and put him as your star striker at 23 years old and say don't put too much pressure on him.
Yeah, I agree. That is true.
On current for me is better than Martial, but as overall,
Who are you picking over in like your team?
when are we picking?
team.
When are we picking the team?
Now, regardless,
Right now.
right
Martial
now.
suspended, so
Yeah, I don't want Man in my team to keep going around slapping up people. You know what I'm saying?
Why the box was cheeky?
He boxed him and caught him at the same time.
That's the kind of box I used to get from my dad.
That's like top spin.
When you do something stupid,
Top spin.
We give him that French slap, you know, bare panache on it, you know. You almost asked him, what are you doing?
and then when he dropped on the floor, he goes,
Hey, the Sky Sports done the thing where they like you can hear the players talking and
Yeah.
fam, it was so funny,
hilarious.
bro.
Well, flipping, have you seen the disagreement with Maguire and Rashford from that video?
Nah, I didn't.
Was it Rashford or Bruno?
It was Rash. So basically, Rash was like, and nothing for the elbow. And then Maguire comes out and goes, they've checked it, they saw nothing wrong. And like, he wasn't backing Rash whatsoever.
You know, people like,
Don't come back and back your boy. Don't leave him.
fam, that's your leader, fam. Big man, you back your brethren
even if he's wrong,
back him, and then you get in the change right, big man. To be fair, like, we need to play on, bro. But in public,
100%.
bro, you back your teammate.
Like Rash was like, how is that?
Bearing in mind, he's right, bro. Because if he got sent off, are we Man United yet?
Yeah, we're about to be.
If he got sent off,
we're about to be.
fam, if he got sent off, they both should have gone.
Yeah, 100%.
Because at the end of the day, fam, the elbow was harder than the question slap. I'll be honest with you. Come on, man got slapped. I was like, raw. And then he's like,
slow motion.
I'm gonna go down now. So man slapped me still. I was like,
bro, it's
they
horrible.
both should have gone. But like, if that's your captain, bro, come on. You could,
Did that affect the result?
No.
of course.
No.
I thought we was gonna get slapped anyway.
No,
not like
He was
that.
definitely going to lose, but it wouldn't have been 6-1.
Yeah.
Listen.
Just because they scored, we scored first. They scored again. It was 1-1. I went downstairs, made a drink, came back upstairs. It was 2-1 to Spurs.
Not even like using the red cards as an excuse. Like apart from the penalty the Spurs gave away, yeah, they looked like they had a game
bucked
plan
us?
from
Yeah.
and I don't see the red card being the main reason why you lot got slapped.
No, I'm not saying it's the main reason.
Yeah.
no,
But
it
I'm
did affect
saying
it.
There was loads of mistakes, especially from that boy named Harry.
Alright, side note, yeah. How come somebody say that Pogba should have gone on loan to Fulham, not Loftus?
Both of them should go together, fam.
Man for loud Paul.
Fam, the way that man were getting on to 4, yeah, they were like, yeah.
Speaking of the result as well, did you hear about the bust up between Bruno and Harry?
Yeah, half time.
He must have told him like, "Yo, you are rubbish.
Yeah, but fam,
You are rubbish."
yeah, but this is when the real man them that can play ball come and look at you like, big man.
But that just shows Ali's kind of intent. Like, why are you subbing him then?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah,
Like,
the man-
this is what I like about Bruno, though, because you could see from early, that's what he was on. Lindelof got the same treatment. Yo, what you doing? Fix up.
Yeah,
His standards are high.
yeah.
He carries his team.
That's it, man.
But the rest of them are just like,
Yeah, but then when you're doing that and you're not getting backed, bro, it shows the mentality of the club in general, bro.
there
Yeah,
you go.
like-
So this is where the problem is.
For me right now, it seems like United are treating Harry as though he's untouchable.
Bro,
That's the problem. Like he's bigger than the club.
I don't make no sense.
Harry Maguire, you know,
don't-
bigger than Manchester United.
Fam, he should be in pen. He should be in pen right now.
But you know what? You know what irks me, bro? On the real though, if any other man, when Pogba was trying to move bigger than the club, bro, you know how many man came for his head,
Yeah,
bro?
it's a lot.
But the thing is, he weren't even trying to move bigger than the club.
Bro, all these Graham Souness, all these dinosaurs that were coming for man's
Souness,
head,
bro.
yeah. All of a sudden now,
we don't speak his name,
it's
man.
quiet,
We
bro.
don't speak his name in
It's
this
quiet. We said that Voldemort. It's quiet now. It's all right now. It's okay. It's Harry, bro. He's call the spade, bro. He shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, facts. Big facts. And
But-
he shouldn't be a capo either. Should have stripped that long time.
Long time.
And so I don't support the club, fam. Don't support their immorals, bro.
All right, but moving on. The other big result.
Lord God.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to give a round of applause.
I was not gonna say. I did say, yo, big fish Barkley.
The B6 man them came true.
Whoa.
Yeah? Yeah?
I don't know this guy, man.
Yeah?
You talking about Aston Villa, by the way?
Yeah? B6 came true and put 7 past the
Raiders.
Premier League
Alright,
defending
the
champions.
Has that ever happened before?
No,
Never.
First time in its history. The
Oh my
champions of
days.
Not even regular. Regular.
Is there a defense of Liverpool though? Is there a defense?
There
Defense?
isn't. There isn't.
Deflected goals.
No.
The defense
only
is
three-
non-existent. That's the problem.
That's still 4-2. Even if you take away the 3 deflected goals, it's still
Brother.
4-2. You
Nah,
still
to be
get
fair,
a goal.
I can't. There's no defense.
Listen,
And
you know like Robert the Green?
Ollie Watkins, yeah.
Robert the Green.
I remember you said. Yeah, I remember you saying it. Yeah.
Listen,
fam.
The worst part is I took him out my fantasy team.
Yeah,
Bro,
I eat that.
Every week I do something, you know. I
yo,
take
man.
one out. He has a welder.
Oh, mad.
if there was ever a game where Jack Grealish has said, "Listen, world, I'm really here.
I'm a rude boy.
This was it." And I always used to say like Grealish was a good player, but then last season they played West Ham, and I got a couple of tickets to the game from Tyrone. Shout out Tyrone. And
Man, that's name dropping, you know.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that was
Plug talk.
Whoa. And that was my first time ever watching Grealish in person,
live.
and it's different from TV, bro. Like he was just gliding
Fam,
around the pitch.
I played against him in a youth team. Yeah, he was. I think it was like 14, playing on their 18s. Brother, he walked past man, looked at them, yeah, and carried on walking, bro. I don't know how he does it.
Like even when he was sprinting, it wasn't like he was flying, bro. He just looked like he was just
He's
so
not even
elegant.
fast.
Just so
He's not,
elegant,
bro, but it's like he's on a cloud, yeah.
Yeah.
You ever watch Dragon Ball Z when they're floating on
Yeah.
the cloud thing? And they're just surf
Nimbus.
past man, fam.
Yeah.
Nimbus.
And I saw him moving around, bro. And like sometimes you look at him, then you keep track of the play. You go back to where Grealish is, and he's gone.
Yeah.
Like he's just
Very-
always
he's a very
very
intelligent
intelligent player.
player.
Very
Very
intelligent
intelligent.
player, bro.
Do you think like the additions have made him grow in confidence because now he
yeah.
believes more that Villa can actually reach the level
Yeah,
Yeah.
that he.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's.
I think they're looking like a mid-table team.
Yeah, I think because like before, like last season, he's thinking, if I'm not on job, we're losing.
yeah.
Mm.
And
Whereas now
he
he's
has-
kind of like, I can relax a little bit, but I still need to be on job.
Yeah, I can kind of focus.
I can focus more on my game.
Job. Yeah, that's still. But I told you, remember Barkley though.
True.
Big fish, small pond.
Yeah,
That's where he feels. I mean, it's one game.
That's
So I
what I'm
don't.
saying. I'm not getting
I
excited.
ain't get excited, but I just feel
I
like
think the debut, you're always gonna have a good game.
yeah. no, but I just
as,
feel like-
as a Chelsea fan, yeah, I don't like. Ask KP. Barkley frustrates me, bro, because he's got like everything he needs to be an elite player,
yeah.
and at the same time, he's so rubbish.
My-
I can't like just not even.
Bro, it's a mindset thing,
Bro, it's not.
a-
I wouldn't even say it's a mindset thing, bro. It's more of a football brain because there's so many times I've watched him play and he's dominating the game. He's like clearly just physically better than his opponents, but then he gets in positions where he just needs to make better decisions and it just falls apart completely. And even the game against Liverpool when he played for Chelsea, I think it was in the cup, and he bagged went on a mad run.
Yeah.
Throughout that game, he had overall you're like, oh, he had a great game, but then you go back and you see moments where he could have had like, at least 2 assists or a couple. Like, and he's just-
Yeah.
That killer instinct kind of thing.
Yeah, and he used to have that at Everton, but now I don't see it.
Big fish mentality, bro. What?
Yeah, it's mad.
He'll be a different player, bro, because he'll feel more valued at
The
Chelsea.
fact that he was at Everton as well, playing Liverpool, that had a.
Yeah,
A bit of a-
there's always the like. I'm talking beyond the Liverpool game. I think he will mentally feel more appreciated.
Now, the reason I'm asking that is because when it comes to whoever they got next game,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he
believe- still gonna be at that level?
I still believe he will be a big performer for them because I feel like, especially now that he's actually. Because when you first go to team, you're thinking, right, do man even rate me? So now he's rated, he's going to feel more I believe he'll feel more at home.
And
And he'll kick on.
Yeah, I was gonna say what I saw that he did. He hasn't been able to do with Chelsea as well. Is when he was on the ball, he was actually driving and carrying it as such. Whereas Lamps is on this quick ball movement, pass the ball, get it moving quick
Yeah.
time, and you can tell he just wants to run with it at times to just make things happen, and he's kind of giving that bit of freedom.
He loves having too many touches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does definitely. But sometimes that plays to his advantage.
That's what I'm
innit?
saying, because look at they let Grealish do it, so it's a situation where that environment might suit him.
Yeah.
Like, at Chelsea, I think Chelsea had he went big dog. You were just one player that
Get it to
easily,
the man that's gonna make something
yeah,
happen.
big
not-
man just,
not be
or
the
he
man
wouldn't
that
even
make
be on the
happen.
pitch. But now he's 30 starter.
Lucas on the side and that. Hey, what's your favourite one?
All right,
Got the right temp.
moving on. The other big upset was West Ham beat Leicester 3-0 at the King Power Stadium.
Come on, you hammers.
David Moyes pulled one out.
He wasn't even there, fam.
David Moyes just needs to stay at yard,
weren't
bro.
even there,
Down to
fam.
a yard, fam.
That's probably why.
You, fam.
You think they phoned him and was like, yo, Dave, what should we do? Something completely opposite.
I promise you, fam. He's probably sleeping, bro. He's probably sleeping. Flipping Stuart Percy's just on the phone to his wife and that. Said he's on the phone to flipping Moisey, man.
Nobody, fam.
Oh, baby, what we having for dinner tonight? Oh, yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, we won it up. What, Moise? Yeah, I ain't spoken to him in a couple of weeks, man.
Fam, you had nothing to do with that performance, but he gets all the credit, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, true.
Do you think it was a hangover?
manager?
Do you think it was a hangover from the City game that Leicester fought? You know, where with a Raz kind of
thought it was
thing.
an easy win.
Yeah,
maybe,
like
it's probably seemed like a case of where it's just a simple, you underestimated the opponent and you got caught with your pants down.
Yeah.
But why is every single team struggling to deal with Mikel Antonio?
Fam, he's just a raw.
Bro, I watch him and I'm like, what is going on?
Fam, yeah, but you know, when he's playing football back in the day, like, you know, outside in the car park or whatever, and then someone's cousin would come from Nick's ends and he's dressed in jeans, chaps,
Boot cuts and that.
yeah, boot cuts, polo top, and like
Big
just
man, who were you playing with?
like someone you don't expect that can play football, but they look physically, they look like you're the rapid or the
He's
strong.
just bullying
He's what
everyone, bro.
he was that kid back in the day, like no Tekkers.
Yeah, no tech whatsoever. Just pure power.
Just pure physical ability.
Fam, even when he shoots, bro, he just looks like he's doing a massive toe poke, bro. Like from back
Fam,
in the
where
playground.
he
You know
gets
what?
goals.
But this is the thing, though. Going back to technical ability, what he looks good passing the ball, fam. And Tony's effective, bro.
Yeah, like, I can't.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying
No,
he's
I'm just
effective.
saying that's what made me realize, like, yo, sometimes the technique that don't look as refined.
I can't knock it, bro. He's keeping some like most expensive signing out of the team in Sebastian Haller at the moment.
yeah.
So
He's keeping
So
himself
what's
out
his
the team.
position though? Like I've seen him play everywhere.
he has, bro. Right now he's been playing up front, and Moy said he wants to keep him up front in it. But
Because he's banging goals.
He's a striker.
Does he
fam.
make the top 10 Prem strikers right now?
anyway, so what's the next game they want to talk about? Yo,
A man moved on so quick.
Can't even finish a sentence.
Yeah, but big man thing though, they 9 other strikers that are better than Antonio at the moment.
Tammy Abraham.
Next time he say Abraham over.
Oh man.
Who you taking, Antonio Abraham?
Neither of them, bro. Fam.
You saying you're putting on your boots?
Yeah, legit, bro. I got front
Nah, bro, my man just said Abraham over Antonio.
Yo,
That shows the level of like.
There's
Nah, but
disrespect.
I think you need to put some respect on his name though. Antonio.
Oh yeah, no. All jokes aside, fam. Like you said, he's effective. I can't knock it because I'm watching it. I'm thinking,
It looks like he's about to drop at any minute, yeah,
Bro,
or trip over certain.
and he doesn't even look like he's moving fast, but he is, bro. He's just a
But
user.
it's
eating
similar
up
to
ground.
Tiore at Wolves, but
Nah.
he's got more about him. He's quicker, he's stronger, and better
Then-
technically.
Yeah,
You Traore.
when
Yeah.
Traore is
But
running,
they're both
when
very direct and very effective.
yeah, no,
and
but
very
when
physical.
Traore is running, you feel like, alright, cool, he's going somewhere. When Antonio's running, fam, I don't know
Nah,
where gonna end up, fam.
Nah,
Man,
nah,
doing
I
wacky
think we-
races.
Fam, I know, man. Fam, I know he's gonna end up somewhere in the 80-yard box. doing
Nah, but the
something,
thing
yeah.
is, with Traore, you know exactly where he's going, but the man are scared to get in the way.
Yeah, I know, but with
He's saying,
Antonio,
yo,
fam,
I'm stopping it here.
Do you think
and then I'm
Antonio
gonna
knows
kick
where
it that
he's
way,
going?
and I'm
With
gonna sprint after it.
with
Are you
Antonio.
gonna stop me?
With Antonio, yeah, the first skill I learned when I was kicking ball back in the day is I'm running towards the man, I kick it one side and I run around the other side. It's 2020 and my guy's still banging at that same
Listen
skill.
to me, yeah.
if it works, it
Shout out-
works.
hey, listen, I'm about to say,
If it
shout out
works,
to
it works.
effective football play, bro,
If it
yeah.
works, it works.
'Cause he's doing his thing, so fair play to my man.
Alright, we got Keem on the line. Hold on. He's got a bit to say.
Liverpool fan, no?
Yeah.
Or retired.
A retired Liverpool fan.
Tired.
Hold on.
We retired at the right time, boy.
You can tell the future.
Yeah,
man.
trust me.
Hey, I need this guy for some bets I don't need, bro. Man said I retired. You can answer.
Better answer. I'm sick of phoning these men that don't answer.
Hello.
Yo, Keems.
What, go on?
I was just about to cuss, fam. I was like, yo, sick of these men. That,
Nah, my phone rang at the same time, man. My phone rang at the same. You can phone me back normal if you want, you know.
Nah, it's good. What you saying? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. I always want everyone good, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Bless up.
Yeah, man. So obviously you're live on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Don't say nothing too loose, please.
I won't, man.
Me and you was having a conversation earlier this week, and you were
Yeah.
talking. Yeah, you got some stuff to get off your chest about the Premier League, what's happened, the results and whatnot. We've kind of gone through all the
Yeah,
results.
all I'm saying, yeah, Jose's back. This is what I'm saying. I've told man, listen, I'm even going as far as, yeah, I'm saying top two. I want to say champions that they're going to finish. Now, you know what it is, yeah? I really think, yeah, everybody needs, I think it's an open league this year. That's what I think.
I'd
You
agree
know what I'm
with
saying?
that.
Like, I reckon it's an open league and Jose is going to fire up them players, yeah. Harry Kane's playing superb. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I didn't even know Harry's got that. But all I say about Jose all the time, give him a bad man number 9, yeah, and he's going to do his thing, bro. I'm telling you. Like, look how Kane's just delivering for the players around him. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, he's added more to his game this season.
Braz.
100%. Like, even against United, like, obviously, Martial got sent off, but it was a sick performance from Tottenham. Mourinho's got these men ticking now, bro. I'm telling you, the whole mentality's changed, bro. And
Braz, you said you wanted a Spurs fan on the podcast, didn't it? Seems like you got one, bro. Seems like you got one right here.
Keems invested, man.
He's a Liverpool fan, apparently.
Nah, not
It's
anymore.
finished all
bro.
or nothing. He's ready now.
I'm on this project singing it. But listen, fam, I'm telling you, Mourinho, bro, has got Tottenham with a different mentality now, bro. Like, I was seeing
Was it
like,
Harry Redknapp that said as well to
Yeah, on Sky.
that Spurs are going to win the league?
Redknapp said it as well.
No, he said
Bro,
I wouldn't go as far as
I'm telling you, bro.
champions, but
No, he did. He said win the league.
he said I can
He's got
see-
the squad to win the league.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got depth in every position.
He does though. Like no,
But so
I'm not saying they're gonna win the league, but top 4
They'll
definitely
be up there.
is
I say Everton's
I'm
top
saying
4 as well.
two, bro.
Yeah.
I'm saying, nah, I'm not saying, you know what it is with Everton? It probably just takes it. When it starts to get proper cold, we see what Hammers is on in there.
Big man was winning over there, fam.
Oh yeah, I got my Colombia top on today. You know, don't try and violate the
Nah,
bed.
the only thing I would
You get
say.
me? When it starts to get proper cold, we see what them man are on.
Now, but
You get me?
I've posted their fixtures. Their next, I'd say till December, they're winnable
Yeah.
fixtures. I think the only hard game they'll probably have is the Liverpool game and United. Other than that, every other game is
You mean the Liverpool game?
United.
well. I'm just saying. I'm trying to rep for my team.
Everton fixtures.
Say that again. Yeah, Everton's fixtures. So I'm saying if they win all of them, even if they lose one, they'll still be in the top 2, top 1. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Going into
this is what
Christmas.
I'm saying, they've got a good manager in charge. It can happen, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? It can happen.
Yeah.
But they're being I can't say they're being a top 4, but they'll be in and around the top 4. They'll be bouncing in and out. But like I said, look at Leicester last season. Leicester fell off with 10 games to go. Them teams don't really have the steam at the end of the season. You get me?
Yeah. I know you also wanted to touch on Liverpool as fraud champions.
Listen, champions don't get beat 7-2, but great teams don't get beat 7-2. I've never seen the great side of United, the treble winning team, whatever. The Invincibles get smoked like that. You get what I'm trying
2005,
to say?
2006
Like,
Chelsea as well. Put some respect on that.
the Chelsea side as well. You get what I'm trying to say? Even the City, the Centinas, whatever they are,
Centurions.
they never get beat they never get beat
Yeah.
like 7-2. You get me? But you know what it is? Liverpool have been in they've been papering over the cracks with what's going on. You get me? VVD's been shocking for about 4 months now. Longer than that. Since COVID, he's been shocking. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
But they're not great champions. They just won the league because I think everyone else was kind of poor. You get what I'm
I
trying to
say
say?
defending the league's a different type of gravy.
It is.
Do you think they'll win
Yeah,
it? Do you think they'll win it this year?
He said Spurs, isn't it?
You know what? It will be out of Liverpool and Spurs. City's, like I said, City's just gonna.
We saying
Pep's
Pep,
not there no more.
Pep don't care.
I don't know what it is. Like I said, if Pep redeems himself, if Pep was to win the league right now, he's a great
Liverpool or
manager.
Spurs? Did I hear that correctly? Can you just repeat that
Yes,
one more time?
Liverpool or Spurs? Liverpool or Spurs is documented now.
Tottenham Hotspur.
I love this
Yeah,
game.
bro.
New White Hart Lane.
Bruh.
Bro, listen, I'm telling you, Liverpool Spurs season. That's it. I'm saying that.
Say no more.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
You get me? What else did I want to touch on as well?
Nah, you said enough for me.
Oh,
you had your
pull him
5
a
minutes,
gun,
man.
Pull him a gun. Pull him a gun again.
I'm said gun again, you know.
Yo,
Who
Fulham
brought them back, fam?
Nah, Fulham actually wasted everyone's time, bro. They really just took up Brentford's space, fam. Nah.
Basically.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah, Brentford must be
True,
watching.
man. It's sport. But yeah, man.
You
That's
said,
it, man. Well, thanks for having me, man. Go on. What do you say?
I know you wanted to touch as well quickly before you go. That you're saying Pep needs to start preparing for trial.
You know what? This
Because
is
the case is building more and more.
Wow.
Guardiola? What is it, Fraud Guardiola?
Man, I call him Fraudiola and them things there.
Nah, you
Fraudiola, man,
man,
like,
a
only-
fight. Nah.
Nah. You know what it is? Yeah, you know what it is? He has really
Raz.
sources
Just
around
hang
him.
up, man. Just hang up.
Man said fraud. Nah.
Hey, yo, Keem, it's been real, my bro.
Man, trust me, if Pep brings it back and he wins the league this season, he has my respect, and you know,
You have
He
to
should
that
already
was
have
wrong.
you respect. I don't
you
get
best
it.
come on the show and apologize to Pep fam.
You do
Straight in the
shit,
camera. cuz.
Nah, man, I'm not.
You call him by his full name as well. You call him Joseph.
People-
Fam. Come on here and you say sorry, Mr. Joseph Guardiola, fam.
People have disrespected Jose. Listen, Pep's no worse.
So that
At
means you have
least
to disrespect
Jose-
Pep. Isn't it? Hold on.
Listen, I'm telling you, yeah. If it's down to Pep and Mourinho, it's probably down to preference how you want to play football. But I'm about results. You get what I'm trying to say? And every time Jose gets messed up by the board, Pep is just showing that he can't coach in certain areas. I told you since Arteta's gone, the man's defense has gone downhill. You know what I'm trying to say?
They just got Ruben Diaz as well.
This is what I'm trying to say, but let's see what he's going to do in it.
That's a rude boy signing.
First game,
Yeah,
fam.
wow.
First game. It'll warm into it.
All right, cool. Keem, big respect.
We're gone.
Yeah, man.
P.O.P. Hold it down.
I'll shout you later.
Yeah, man. Bless
All right,
you.
cool.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
cool.
Some outrageous shouts in that. What?
Very outrageous.
Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinions,
Everyone's Spurs winning the league.
Nah. Put that to a poll.
But remember last week he said that Spurs will win. You think Spurs will win a cup? I feel that they're
Yeah, I
favourites to win a
was
cup.
winning with that.
Yeah.
I was winning
To
with
win
that.
the
fam.
league.
What you saying? He lost
What?
you?
The Premiership.
When he called today, he lost you?
Yeah. You're on your own now.
I've definitely Carabao Cup or Europa League is on Spurs' radar. 100%.
I think Europa.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely to get back into
maybe even both because
Champions
obviously
League.
they're not in the last 8 now for the Carabao Cup as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's very doable, man.
yeah,
and one
yeah.
thing that Jose knows
Really,
how to
they
do
should
is
win both.
trophies, fam. Yeah, definitely. I think
Yeah.
so.
They won't. They'll win one.
All right, cool. Transfer deadline day. Did anyone watch the
Fraud
countdown?
watch,
'Cause I
baby.
did. United. Let's start with
Bare
there.
panic buys. Panic buys.
Bare
Left,
panic
right, and
buys.
centre.
Fam, would you rather
To
know,
be fair,
would you
though-
rather no buys or panic buys?
To be fair, no,
No
I'd rather
buys.
no buys. But to be fair, I don't think Alexis Tellers.
Alex.
Alex, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alex Tellers.
Yes, my guy.
Burn him.
I don't think that's a panic buy because I think Luke Shaw
It's awful.
is horrible.
Then play Williams.
He's even worse.
He's not.
You know how we were
He's-
talking
he's
about.
young.
You know how we were talking about.
He hasn't got the experience for me, and I'm just like, we need a back line. Just needs to be proper now. And
Yeah.
obviously that is a step in the right direction because
I don't think left back's the problem. In the middle
is
is the
one of
problem.
it. It is
that's
it
the
is one
bigger
of the
problem.
problems.
But if you sort that problem, the other problems go away.
Nah, man, Luke Shaw's horrible, fam.
Yeah, but I'm saying with a good centre back, he will coach him through the game.
Exactly.
Bro. He can't even play at the minute, bro. Never mind coaching nobody else through a game, fam.
He got headlocked and dragged to the floor, trying to clear the ball.
But
That wasn't his fault though. That's on man like Mags.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
No,
if you get a
no,
proper
wait.
centre back
Stop
who's
talking.
not gonna attack you while you're trying to clear the ball,
Do not give no nickname, bro. Don't call him no nickname right here. Fam. I said Mags, you know, bro. Don't get me vexed, man. I said Mags.
Right, now, you know earlier how we were talking about the video of like hearing the pitch side.
Yeah.
Whatnot. There was another one that came out as well of David De Gea screaming his head off at Luke Shaw when
he was shocking.
Yeah, and he was like,
Got
Luke,
caught sleeping?
Luke, run! What are you doing? Luke. He's still gone. He goes, Luke, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
But I'm glad, you know that pitch side thing, I'm so happy it came up because it shows man that are actually leading.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I think the hair comes under so much stick, but they actually don't see the things he
Exactly.
does to actually help
yeah.
that back four
Exactly.
fam that aren't helping him.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I guarantee Dean Henderson ain't doing all that.
Yeah. I mean, that's just experience, though, innit? That's all. You'll get to that.
Experience.
As a keeper, you should be talking still, fam.
Yeah, regardless, but he's not gonna be David De Gea levels now. Come on, be
Yeah,
realistic.
but you should still be giving out some sort of
Hold
motivation.
on, wait a
Dean
minute.
Henderson.
Wait a minute. Wait
PSA
a
having
minute.
no, hey,
Dean
he's got
Henderson.
no
Minute.
sympathy for nobody.
Dean Henderson.
No, come.
Fam,
Big man thing.
From you're a keeper, you should be talking.
No,
fam.
yes, I agree, 100%.
How much experience does it take for you to tell a man, yo, fix up?
Well, that takes confidence, innit?
But he's the one that's claiming
But remember,
that he wants to be number one.
But he's just coming to the side, trying to tell next man.
Good point.
That-
If you're coming in saying that you should be starting at
Yeah.
Manchester United,
Yes.
but you can't say to
He said that,
Luke
Dean.
Shaw,
Dean said
fix
that.
up.
Dean said
He,
you should be
didn't,
starting.
he didn't say that. The question is being put out by the press.
No.
The fact that
he's already said
he wants to be number one for me. He didn't come back.
Fam,
to
everyone wants to be number one, bro.
No, but he like.
But,
Well, there you
then
go.
you have to take number one responsibility.
But if you can't speak with your chest, then what you
well,
doing?
No, well, first of all, this
I'm
is-
saying
this is
I
all-
don't expect this from Dean Henderson.
No, first
to,
of all,
to
this-
lead
this-
like that.
Then you can't beat him number one.
Wait.
Not right now.
But-
I wouldn't put
Not
number
ever?
one.
No, but let's take it in though. Right now, like at the moment, we're only having this conversation because we know that and we heard David De Gea. We haven't had the opportunity to see if Dean Henderson can do that
Right.
outside the cup game. So he may very well have that.
And the
in his
thing
locker.
is, even if he did that, man don't respect him like that.
Exactly, this is my point. So,
Yeah, but he still needs to do it.
yeah, but
yeah,
that's
it's still-
what I'm saying. But we haven't analysed the game. Like the footage hasn't come out, as you were saying.
No, but I'm saying
when
though,
Dean Henderson's playing.
but that
as well though,
yeah, go on.
he's not like you said experienced enough to be like, what should he be doing? I don't know. I'm not a left back.
Yeah, but he knows he's been.
I've
he's
never
played enough
organised a
games.
back four.
He's played
I don't
enough
know.
games. He'll start for England this week.
That's not hard.
Yeah, that's because Pickford's a joke, man. Fraud watch, Pickford. I'm onto you, cuz.
Yeah, but 'cause, you know what?
He'll start for England this week.
Listen,
We'll see how he gets
But
on.
is that an achievement though?
Yeah,
To
massive.
play for your country.
It's a massive
No, I'm not.
achievement.
But come on though.
It's a massive achievement.
Like you said, Pickford.
I mean,
He
Nick
gets to
Pope.
start ahead of Pickford.
I mean, the keeper pool is
Exactly.
not the best.
it's not the best. It's not. But for,
Exactly. So
but for me,
That's a bit
but
harsh.
for me,
I think Nick Pope.
Nah, he had a horrible.
last year he was great. I mean, he had the most clean sheets in the Premier League. This
Yeah.
season, he's not looked the same.
yeah.
Whatsoever.
Nah, but yeah, bruv, Burnley are just Burnley are done.
I mean, they ain't spent no money as well, fam.
Yeah, transfer
bare
deadline.
injuries as well, innit?
They're that
Yeah,
here, fam.
to go back to your point about Henderson, fam, and not having the respect of the players, fam, I think that kind of comes with him being in the team and actually his performances. I mean, if he goes into the team and has a great game, clean sheets, a couple games in a row,
Yeah.
and he's trying to organise, and he's bailing out the team, obviously the man are going to be like, yeah, he's a young lad, but he seems to know what he wants from his defence. So that's going to come with time, and that's going to come with
He was a big part of Sheffield's success.
100%.
But
Last
then I'm
season.
saying, but you
So
know,
I assume he knows to tell whoever the Sheffield left back was, yo, big
but I
man.
don't think he was the one doing that.
Nah, he's got to be. He's the
There's
keeper.
there's leaders in that back line that were doing that for him.
Yeah, man like Egan and that.
bash him.
No power.
I'm like, bash him.
But for me, Henderson is just a good shot stopper. I don't think he's the complete package right now.
But right, yeah, okay, we can say right now.
It might be in the future, I don't know.
Again, it's all speculation because we haven't seen him
Right,
in
right,
that
right,
same
exactly.
situation. As
All right, cool. Cavani, you happy?
you what's wrong with you, man? Like,
To be fair, Gary never made a good point, fam. The brother has
is good for obviously because you couldn't get who you wanted. Is a good backup.
okay, can I be honest?
But he wasn't never the first choice. I'm like,
Yeah, he
we
wasn't
get
never.
Cavani.
Of course he's
Because
not, bruv. He's been available for
From a long time ago.
bruv.
7
But
months.
apparently he turned us down before.
He also turned Chelsea down in January. So,
This is what I'm saying. So
but clearly, I think his heart
nobody
was,
wanted him,
No, there was a while where he really wanted to go to Atletico, but they just didn't want to pay the agent fees they was asking for.
Bro, is that real though? 10 mil agent fee.
Apparently so. Like
It's a lot of
multiple
fees.
players.
But remember, he is was world class.
Hard.
His record is a good. He's a good striker, like a very good striker. He's not no
No, it's not a bum.
tutus man.
It's not a bum. Okay, talking from a non-United standpoint, I don't think your transfer window was appalling or bad or
Talk to them, I don't support them.
like,
I think it is. Well, finish your point.
so clearly, I think it's a case where if you man got, let's say, it comes across as it was Sancho or bust almost for most of the window, and let's say Sancho was never a target. you man wouldn't be as upset as you are right now. Like, okay, cool, we didn't get
I would.
you didn't get a new centre back, but cool, we got a new left back. We got a couple young prospects on the wing to go like near future, and we got an experienced striker that we've been lacking once Igalo goes back. Even if Cavani doesn't do anything, at the very least he's teaching the likes of Rashford and the likes of Martial.
They've learned from him.
Same thing with Thiago Silva at Chelsea.
No, I hear you, but then it's still.
But that's not our main issue,
Yeah, it
though.
doesn't solve no problem for them.
But
Exactly.
this is what I'm saying. I don't think your problem was the transfer window. I don't think that you lot had a terrible transfer window. I think the United problems, one is your manager and two is your board. For me, I can't see a clear direction.
I saw something today that they didn't get a single target that Ollie wanted.
Brazos.
Clearly shows, bro, they don't back him.
Definitely.
So why is he still there?
They don't rate you.
Bro, it makes no sense. You might as well put the man out of his misery. He looks like he's waiting to get sacked.
Yeah, and I've also
It's pointless.
I've also seen like obviously articles saying that it might, if you get rid of Ole and bring someone else, or whether it be Pochettino or Ten Hag, like you man want.
Still same problem.
Yeah, same. Like,
Same
it's
problem.
Probably gonna have a good 1 year, a couple of years, and then the whole.
No, I think Ten Hag would be a better fitted manager for the job because he knows the infrastructure, what it takes to build, to transfer
bro.
from youth academy all the way up to the
If
level
they
of top.
don't back him,
No
it'll
doubt.
make no difference.
Yeah, and again, like I said, I don't think the problem was the transfer window, and even if it was, the level of the players that you have in that team
Should be competing.
should be doing something. So
100%.
the problem clearly isn't just like obviously Ole is one of the issues.
Our system as well. It's the manager's the issue. The board is the issue. Centre backs are an issue.
Yeah, you got.
The right wing's an issue.
Yeah, your club's done,
Should I
bro.
go on?
I said you're a
Should I
United
go
fan,
on?
my
Fam,
guy.
I told you.
Say
Don't
you
know what I'm
just-
saying?
Nah, fam, don't support
You know
them,
what?
fam.
I don't even want to talk about United no more.
No, I saw a thing. I saw a thing that said Arteta's got tactics but no funds. Lampard's got funds but no tactics, and Ole's only got vibes.
It must be.
They said no cartel though.
You know what I'm saying? It must be. It's a joke. So, as a Chelsea fan, then,
Yeah,
are you happy with your transfer window? Got business done early.
yeah. With incoming players, 100%. With outgoing players, not so much.
Who else did you want to go out? You got Ross
You ain't got
Barkley
that
that
kind
went
of
to
time.
Villa.
Apart from Jorginho.
Jorginho, definitely, I wanted him gone. I was screaming for it, bro. Like I nearly cried when I saw
Yeah,
that he
but
wasn't
bro,
going
he's
nowhere.
actually been alright for you, lot.
He had one good game. And
Fam, but it's not one. But you say that, but Lamps really rates him because
he's our vice captain, bro. He's our vice captain. But this is.
I
Okay.
don't think he's that bad. You know?
Okay, let's put it into.
I mean, he can't defend.
No, wait, let's put it into perspective. Yeah, if we don't have the ball, he's a liability. Same thing goes for Tammy Abraham. If you don't have the ball, that means we'll play with two less men already. When it was post lockdown, where we really needed results and we just wanted to secure top four, he wasn't in the starting lineup for most weeks. Neither was Tammy Abraham. We relied on the likes of flipping Billy Gilmore to take over until he got injured from Jorginho.
Yeah.
And we were playing Giroud up front. There's a reason why that was happening. So for me,
Yeah, but if he didn't address that problem whilst doing a reshuffle, surely he doesn't think that's a problem enough to.
okay,
fix.
for me, if I'm being perfectly honest, if everyone is feeling fit and healthy, if you've got Pulisic back, if we got Hakim Ziyech, if we got Werner playing up front and Havertz behind him, Jorginho shouldn't be in that team because we've got a lot of players that are there to create and
So
score
who
goals.
starts in the middle for you then?
It's got to be Kante next to Kovacic, who can progress the ball and keep it moving. And if worst case scenario, I still haven't seen Lampard try Mount in that role. I don't want to see him on the wing.
On the wing is
Clearly
he's not a winger.
Yeah, clearly he's very versatile. He can play the number 10 or he can play the 8. Put him next to Kante. Let's see what he can do. Even if it's a cup game, just to see can he play that position.
Yeah.
If not, put Kovacic in there. Fair enough. Yeah, like we don't have players coming off the bench right now because we've learned out both Loftus-Cheek, Fraud Watch, and Barkley. but Jorginho. I mean, I did see that if we got rid of Rudiger and Jorginho, that we were going to try and compete for likes of Partey or is it Sumer from Lille, like another centre defensive and Declan Rice, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why Lamps wanted to bring these men in. It's like
You could still get Declan Rice though.
true.
How much is it going to cost you though?
I think it's.
Because he's English, so he times that by 5.
5, you know.
I don't. Declan Rice is the game against Leicester. This is probably his best game this season. The first couple of games he was appalling. He was losing the ball all the time, and it just didn't look like his head was at West Ham. He fits what Lampard has in plan for Chelsea, but if we don't get him, I'm not going to be upset. You know what I mean?
Arsenal got Partey. Finally.
time.
Everybody had to party. Everybody had to
Now, the way they was going on,
Oh, brother, it's like second coming of Jesus, fam.
you would think that this man was the new
He was
number
to score-
9
to come score 20 goals
to
a
score
season minimum.
20 goals, fam.
Fam.
You know, Atletico ain't too happy with him right now.
Who?
With Arsenal.
Why?
Because they left until the 11th hour to be like,
Yeah,
we're-
to just go straight and pay his release
and
clause.
they didn't even let them know, like, yo, we
You know what that is? That is a move.
Yeah.
One of them
Yeah.
ones.
One of them ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so.
Bonham?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That too. Bond
Nah,
them.
fam, but do
You want to
Listen,
see
but
doing
listen.
business? Okay, but there's an ethics to doing business,
No,
bro.
That
no,
is
no,
not-
no, no.
Man,
You left
United
that. You
locked off
left
the fax
that in
machine.
that. You knew from the whole window we was interested. Is it all over the papers?
I'm not saying
Everyone's talking
I'm
about
not
it.
saying Arsenal are wrong. For
There's no
doing it. I'm
ethics
saying
in this business.
That's what I'm saying.
Bruv, if you do,
There's-
alright,
there's
cool.
not-
But then down the line, Arsenal are gonna need something from Atleti again.
They tried to
And
obviously
just pay the
soften
release
blow.
clause again.
Exactly.
They tried
Want me
to
to
soften the
release
blow.
clause this time, fam?
They sent Torreira.
It's the same with when Manu locked off the fax machine for David De Gea's thing. The man has locked the circuit breaker.
man,
Trust me. No, it was a couple of things. Though.
That's how we should be moving, though. That's real.
No, you should.
Man
That's
just
how
went to
it
the
should
circuit
be.
breaker. Yeah,
Trust me.
Apparently,
That's
David
when
De Gea
no
cried
done.
because of that. You know,
He didn't even look for the fax machine one. Just turn the whole thing on.
the
The whole
whole
close
business.
shut down. Cause,
Roadworks.
but I think that's poor from them.
Yeah, no. Obviously, Torreira went the opposite way on a loan. But
Yeah.
Arsenal wanted to sell him, and Athletic always took the ground that unless we get rid of a couple of players, I think Hector being one of them, Hector Herrera, we don't want to buy another player. And then on the last minute, obviously they sent him on loan. No
I felt like Atletico got stuffed with that. Like,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
we're
they-
taking my man. Let's hold this though.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. So obviously they're not happy. And I think it was a case where Arsenal went directly to La Liga and paid.
Yeah,
the-
they went.
They didn't.
They didn't.
Yeah, it was a
Poor.
thing. Yeah, it was obviously
Good business, but poor.
Yeah,
Poor ethics.
Yeah, they've been communicating all this time, obviously
them.
saying like,
Yeah.
we want him, and they were like, yeah, pay the money, you can have him, and then they were like, actually, no, we don't want to pay 45 million, and then last minute you just go,
Yeah, I'll
boom.
pay 50 million. That's
It's a
that's
bit
rude. That's
It's
Arsenal.
rude.
That's Arsenal for you.
Arsenal
bruv.
be moving a bit
No
mad,
class.
bro.
Rude.
So, like, no,
But I
for
don't
real.
understand
They got
why
no class, bro.
his release clause was so low.
Yeah.
It's your
But
own
think
fault.
about the players that they've been after.
They-
I've been going for bargains.
Yeah.
Like,
Aouar.
30 million euros. Are you joking?
Arsenal don't know how to do business,
They
bruv.
don't, bro. Remember when they bid 50 million and then £1 for Luis Suarez? Like they always move
But
mad.
this is why people don't do business with them, bruv. That's why
Yeah,
they got
it's
no
mad.
ethics. But yeah, good business for them. It's a
yeah,
good play. It's a good play. It's a good player.
He's
Good
well-
signing.
it's definitely one of
Where
the things
he
they need.
strengthens their squad, obviously. He's a good player. Now, is he going to come in? What's the expectation, do you think, they have of this player to come in and do?
Just more defensive.
Because they're
have.
saying that I've heard shouts he's the new Gilberto Silva, the new Patrick
the
Vieira.
Relax.
Like,
I'm
and
just
I'm thinking like,
Let the man
well,
do his thing, fam.
in the athletic system, now I don't watch a lot of La Liga, but I only watch the Spanish teams, like if it's the big games or in Champions League, obviously.
Yeah.
And athletic, I mean, yeah, they've smashed up Liverpool last season in the Champions League.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't even think he played.
Did he play?
I don't think he did.
No.
You know? I don't think
So I don't know what the expectation is. Obviously, they're probably watching him and looking like, yo, this is a player that we could use in our system.
100%.
But what's he going to come in and do? What does he do?
Defensive solidity.
So he stops them from conceding.
Well, helps, bruv, because they should have lost against Sheffield.
He can play as well, though.
He can, he can play, he does
But
press
is
the
he
ball
gonna?
nicely.
Is all right? Does
He's
he
a
come in? Does he
complete
come in?
midfielder.
Does he? Oh, so
But
he
he's
can
more
do both.
defensive than obviously.
He progresses the ball nicely. For
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
So
like-
does he come in on a bully boy? This is my midfield thing. Or
I think he should.
For 50 mil.
I think there's-
you're right. You're right. You should. If you don't do that, fam, then what? It's like spending 72. You know what?
oh,
Never mind.
Love him, man.
Never
Love him, love
mind.
him,
Never
love
mind.
him,
Never
love
mind.
him.
I think the
Clone
closest
watch.
similarity.
That's good. One goal. And nobody's like, yeah, Pepe, yeah.
oh, yes, it was a good goal.
Yeah, bruv, it's a very good goal. But
Good goal.
I broke clockwork twice a day as well, fam.
I hear it.
I think their best piece of business this season, though, has definitely been.
Yeah.
This guy's trying to get on to me today, you know, like, come, let's step outside, bro. Let's have this. Nah, it's got to be Gabriel for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely think they needed a centre back.
Yeah,
going forward.
definitely.
And he's adjusted to the league very quickly. He does look like a proper like a tank. So, but the one lacking thing for Arsenal compared to the rest of the top 6 sides or the teams that you would class as elite in the league has been their midfield. Like you got Ceballos in there, who looks up for it one game, and then next game he looks like he's just there to eat paella and that. and then
What's going on?
I can't. What's going on?
And then you got Xhaka, fam, who you just don't know what version of Xhaka you're getting
mate.
from. I like to Xhaka.
Well, positive. Ozil's back in training.
Yeah,
I want to see him back, man.
man.
The Prem misses him.
Man are saying that he's
that
that whole Gunnasaurus situation. He's doing it for the PR stunt.
Nah, man, he's not, man. That's like Ozil is like that. Even was it not during the World Cup when he donated all the piece from his World Cup?
When the brother messaging him on Twitter saying, "If you give me a reply, my wife said I can name my daughter Ozil, bro."
Yeah.
He loves the fans, bro.
Yeah.
But I don't. This is why I don't understand these men are trying to turn it into a negative. At the end of the day, bro, it's a good gesture.
Yeah.
And it's kept somebody put food in someone's table, fam.
He's coming out of his pocket.
Yeah, that's just the British
Exactly.
media, fam. But I don't know why he's not in the team as well. I don't know if it's because of his flipping his comments about what was going on in China and from a political standpoint, or if it's because he refused to take a wage cut during Corona, which obviously now he's not put into use anyway. But I don't know, man. I'd like to see Ozil play, man.
Take the politics out.
Yeah,
Look at the player.
he's one of their best.
As a football fan, you definitely want to see him playing.
Yeah, call him
Bro.
a luxury player all you want, bro.
Yeah.
But like he
You have
brings
to
something
appreciate
to that
good
team that they
football
don't
players,
have.
bro. Not everybody wants to see channel balls every day, fam.
Speaking of luxury players, does every team need a luxury player?
I wouldn't
No.
say need.
Not need. No, it depends on the system.
What the elite,
Like
teams.
elite team, like I'm talking about, like the Champions League teams. Not
You need a
Burnley and
creative.
that.
I think you need a creative player. I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't
I
think you
would
can afford
Yeah, I would
luxuries.
say
Well, let's define luxury player. What is a luxury player?
Someone that goes forward, don't track back, and only plays with the balls. In
So
attack.
it can only be an attacking player.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Basically,
Jorginho.
you're gonna have to have legs.
That's what he is. That's what he thinks he is, bro. Like, what CDM do you know that sits in front of a back four but does not have the simple capabilities to defend, fam? Who do you know? Who? Because compare next man in that role to him.
Yeah, you have to be Aggie, fam. Yeah,
Bro.
you have to.
Fam, people run to it like Jorginho tries to tackle, and all I see is you know when Hazard done that mad run and he spun Coquelin. That is
What's his name?
Francis Coquelin.
Coquelin.
That's what I mean. I had to do a double take.
What's his
Like,
name?
what you say?
How do you say his name?
It's a cocky lad.
Was it Coquelin?
That's what I'm saying. I have to cut that.
No, what's his name?
Cartel show.
What's his
Francis Coquelin.
that brother?
Yeah, yeah.
When Hazard done a mad run and he spun, he was doing 360 in the end. Done a triple
Tony Hawks.
done a triple bye birdie, fam. Every single game I watch, that is what Jorginho is doing in that Chelsea team. If he's not getting spun, it's not Jorginho, fam.
Say no what?
Man's going swimming, bro. What you did?
So that's Chelsea's luxury player. So basically, you were saying a luxury player is an attacking player.
Who has the license to just do
Free roam.
Basically, you have to have people around a luxury player who's gonna do his dirty work for him.
Yeah. Okay.
Pick up his scraps.
So you can focus on the luxuries.
of just attacking.
Yeah.
Bro, if football was just attacking, bro, it'd be great.
That's what the season is, though. Basically, fam. No defense.
There's been bare goals.
I mean, it's good to watch, but mate, them
Yeah.
goal difference.
Trust me.
Yeah, the goal difference will be crazy. Crazy.
Mazzolini.
All right, cool. One of the topics I did want to touch on as well was, do players need the right manager? Now, obviously, the answer to some footballing brains may be like yes, but the discussion I've had earlier this week was, if you're world class, you should be world class in any team. And there was a man tried to come for Pogba in it, and I'm just like, well, at United, he hasn't had the right manager for it to, like, because I said Pogba. Everyone knows Pogba walks into any team, and I don't care what team it is. Could be Space Jam. He walks in.
Do
Yeah.
you know what it is for me? I don't necessarily think it just comes down to the right manager. I think it comes down to the right situation.
It's gotta be the right fit, innit?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, actually, but I'll give you a good example. I'll talk about myself in this space. When I used to kick ball back in the day, you know,
Why are you laughing?
I looked at
no.
I knew you were
I didn't even say that, you know. Before I could even say anything on this thing,
I didn't say that. Let me hear the story.
No.
Go on,
I went around them times. I can't say.
No, when I used to kick ball and obviously in the proper game and stuff, I found that I played better. I had my better games when prior to the game I was myself. I was bubbly. I was having a laugh. I was just
Yeah.
in that mindset where I was free, and then I'll go there and I'll just express myself on the pitch. Whereas when I took the approach where I just want to be serious and I want to be concentrating on the game, I'll go on the pitch and it's almost like I'm in
You think about it too much.
yeah, kind of thing. And I think the same applies to certain players. When in that right situation where they can find whatever it is that makes them tick. Some players, it might be just being in the zone and being quiet before the game. And sometimes it might come down to the right manager to help them figure out what that is.
Yeah.
But ultimately, that could be anyone. So I think it just comes down to the right situation and finding what works for a player, what makes them tick, what can, you know.
So if that manager knows that player, they can apply a specific tactic to them rather than it be, oh, this is my style. If you don't fit it, then it won't work for you. Kind of thing.
Exactly. So, and sometimes, obviously, it's not always just the manager because the manager will bring in his whole team, as you know, like my assistant manager, my coaches, and they have a lot of players that will then, especially players that speak different languages, they have a lot of people that come in there and try and make them adjust to the lifestyle and kind of thing. So it's more so the right situation for me anyway than the right.
Has anyone seen that Netflix, especially with Jose Mourinho and
the basketball thing?
The
coaches.
Playbook. I've seen it advertised.
So I watched the Jose one the other day, and basically he said something along the lines of, "I don't manage football players. I manage football teams."
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that.
So I think that's kind of the guideline for like most managers. Like this, I'll give you a structure.
So his management is.
Yeah, so it's not there for that, because he did say something along the lines of, "I'm not coming to teach a striker how to score."
Yeah, basically he said, I can't teach Cristiano Ronaldo how to take free kicks. I can't teach whoever how to do whatever. I can't teach Drogba how to go and beat a man in the air.
I can't teach Jorginho how to defend.
But I can coach a team how to win.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Yeah. I hear that.
So his whole thing is, here's the plan, here's the structure. Within that guideline, you can do whatever you want, but this is the plan. So stick to that, you'll win. Anything else you want to do.
Yeah.
I have heard that before, something along the lines of Jose gives players, like, when he puts out 11, he will give each player like a list of like, let's like 5 instructions, for example. And he's like, if you listen to every single one of these instructions, we're not going to lose today. So he's just there to just set up, like you said, set up a team.
Well, again, he doesn't have the best record for
man management.
Man management, because you look at players
like...
like
that though, but...
Salah.
But when you left Inter and that, man were balling. Big man were balling.
Yeah,
because they
when you left other clubs, big man were balling. When he left Chelsea,
were balling when he left Chelsea.
And we wanted him back.
But
don't look at me like that, bro. But no, we wanted him back because, like, and a lot of players that he's managed and it worked for them still to this day say like he knew how to get.
Was that because of how he managed them to winning, but not to their individual needs?
He was the assistant manager when he was at Chelsea. Was it the same Sharp brother?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know if can I remember? I'll be lying to you if I said I remember. Who cares, man? There's no rules. Shout out to Spencer.
Yeah, that Sharp brother. Him.
Yeah, that whatever. It sounds about right. No, it was what's his name? Was it Ray Wilkins?
You got a whole laptop in front of you, bro.
I can't bother to check, fam. There's no rules, man. Who cares? Flip knows, but I have seen interviews where, like, I think it's the likes of Terry and Lamps were saying stuff where I'll give John Terry an example where we won the league the year before, and then in training, Terry was still just coming and playing soft in that. And he went up to Terry and was like, if you don't fix up right now, I'm going out tomorrow and I'm buying a new centre back. And then the next training session, Terry was playing like a madman, like he was possessed in that. And then Jose went back up to him and was like, this is how we're going to win the league. Kind of thing. So
I respect it.
There are situations where he knows what makes certain people tick, but it always seems to be one extreme where it's kind of like he rarely does the whole you're my guy. You're my guy. It's always listen.
You're my dog.
Yeah, he plays that psychological game a lot. And again, some people it works for that, especially the older players back in the day.
Yeah, I think he definitely don't like luxury players.
I think what it is the new young breed of footballers that he can't deal with them. So the people like John Terry and Frank Lampard, cool, but the Rashfords, the Dele Alli, they're not built like that.
Yeah.
Man, they just want to play Fortnite and chill, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So ain't gonna work.
Yo, I hear it. All right, cool. Sekou, thanks for coming on.
It's all right, man. I'm happy. Thanks
Episode 11 in the bag.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Catch us on Instagram at No Tekkers Podcast. Yo, I made it sound cool, man.
It's all right, man. The only one that I got questions about KP, fam.
What was that?
What's your Instagram, bro?
It's alright, man. I've been moving correct recently.
Tell him again.
I've been lucky in stuff.
K what?
KRYSTIAN. GEARCE.
It's like if I drop an R&B track out here because
Bun that is at _ Brent. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Courtney J. Richards. Come up with suggestions.
Oh, whoa. It is what it is. My name is my name.
It's what it is. It's what it is. It's what it is. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Sekou, let them know how they can find you.
Twitter and Instagram, Jada Sekou, JAYTHESEKOU. That's me.
And the YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. And YouTube, Jada Sekou as well.
Bad dad jokes.
Check it out, man, guys. Love.
Yeah, man. Shout out the sponsors, Create One Academy.
Yeah.
PSC's got the new kit on.
Snap back.
You get me? Find them on the Instagram,
Yeah,
Create One
Where can I get one?
_ Academy.
Coming out soon, man.
I can't talk to me after, innit?
DM us. DM them if you want to buy the merch. The merch is for sale. I've made that decision today.
I second that decision.
The decision is made today. Also, shout out Beer Energy.
Boop.
Looking big things coming for the Commonwealth, so keep an eye out for them.
Everything top secret.
Bon Tammy Abraham. Bon Joe Jr. RLC, we didn't talk about Loftus. Alright, man, I'll
Quickly,
be back.
you got a minute.
Bro, he's just gone to Fulham to go model for them, bro. He's got to go model their kit, fam.
Alright, Brad, lock up the thing. Lock up the thing. Peace.